The year is 1945, and the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki have happened, resulting in the withdrawal of Japanese troops from China and starting a land race between the nationalists and the CCP to see who can claim the most. In our timeline, the Soviets invaded Manchuria and gave it to the CCP. But what if the nationalists had the upper hand? What if the nationalists won the Chinese Civil War? Now, for this to happen, only one thing needs to change. The Soviet Union must not invade Manchuria after the fall of Berlin. That's it. Now, let us begin. So, the atomic bombings have happened, and Chiang Kai-shek has played smart this time in the ultimate timeline. He promises the CCP that land taken from the Japs by the nationalists will be given to the CCP as soon as Japan surrenders, in favour of an end to the Chinese Civil War. Now, this may seem heavily unlikely, but this is an alternate timeline, so Mao Zedong accepts and calls his army off from the assault of the Japanese, and the nationalists can grab all former Japanese land, including Korea. Well, we'll explain about that later. Now, Mao is expecting to receive Manchuria and the rest of the Japanese lands, but Chiang Kai-shek refuses. And during this time, he has built up a whole new army and surrounded the CCP. And on the 5th of September 1945, 3 days after the end of World War II, the Chinese Civil War restarts, with the nationalists having a major advantage and slowly moving towards Mao Zedong's position and the end of the CCP. Now, Chiang Kai-shek halts his advance only a week into the assault and offers surrender terms to Mao Zedong, saying that he can still reign over the CCP as long as they are exiled to the island of Taiwan. You can sort of see where this is going, because that's sort of what happened to the nationalists in our timeline. So instead of having a nationalist Taiwan, you've got a Chinese Taiwan. Well, a communist Taiwan. Now, how will this affect the Cold War? Easy. Since Chiang Kai-shek took all of Korea, then he releases it under the normal democratic capitalist government, meaning there's no Korean War. And if there was a Korean War, then there would be no CCP to send 1 million troops and help out the North. In Vietnam, the South are very likely to win because the Viet Cong and NVA won't get supplies from communist China. So this leaves the world with China, which is now nationalist China. Wait a minute, what about Tibet? Well, in our timeline, the CCP just marched into Tibet, but I think the nationalists would allow Tibet to stay its own independent country and just say, let's be friends. So this has been one of the shorter scenarios, but that is only one of the scenarios. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. If you have any ideas for alternate history, leave them in the comments below. They can either be detailed, like full in-depth alternate history, or they can just be a simple sentence. I have received a couple which aren't complete, so that's why I've done this one, to give people a second chance. And this has been your boy Beast from Beast History, wishing you farewell in your invasion of Normandy.